Hello, welcome to Bentley's Backwoods Bushcraft. This is Richard, and today we're going to do another tarp tent. Now, this large tarp is going to be ideal for this next shelter that we're going to build. We're only going to use tent pegs, which again you can use sticks, preferably sticks if you're out in the woods. But if you have tent pegs with you, use them. That's what I've got today. And it's only going to take one stick. Today, I'm going to use this. This is a shower curtain rod. And the beauty of it is that I can enlarge it by just unscrewing it, and it gets larger. So I'm going to get this fully extended. I'm going to get my tent pegs, and I'll be right back. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to move to the back side. Now from here, I am going to skip the first two grommets here, and I'm going to go to this third one here, and I'm going to put a stake in. Do it on the same side over here. I'm going to skip the first two, and I'm going to put a stake in right there. So we skip the first two. I put a stake in. Skip the first two down here and put a stake in. Let's move back up to the front. Now I have with me today a little rag, sweat rag. It's what I had my my tent pegs wrapped up in. I'm just going to fold this up and just lay this up on top here, because now what I'm going to do is I'm going underneath there to the center, and I'm going to place this right in the center. Just like that. Now, usually I can get it to stay. There we go. I've done that a few times. Now that I have it like this, I'm going to pull the sides and I'm going to peg them in. About right here. There we go. Oh, that one came out. And it's looking like about right here. So let's get this taken care of again. There we go. Let's get this set back up. There we go. Oh, that's pretty decent. Let's get back to the back. Now, all we have to do is adjust this back so that we can get exactly what we're looking for. And looks like the tent peg came out. There we go. There we go. Much better, much better. Now I want to take these sides, and let's see here. Looks like about right here. I want a tent peg. Right there, and the same on the other side. Now what I like to do here is just take this, tuck it under, and do the same thing on the other side. Tuck that under. There we go. So now let's go inside. There we go. We come up under here. Now I want to just pull this, and you can roll it, do whatever you want, stake it down. I tend to like to stake mine down, so you can lay gear on it however you want to do it, because the gear will hold this here. But for now, I'm just going to put a stake in it, just like that, and then we'll do the same on the other side. So now, real quick, let's just do a walkabout. So here's the front end. Now all we need is a small piece of cord. We'll begin by going to the center here. I'm going to stick this loop through here, run the cordage through it. There we go. And we're just going to pull it taut. Find a stick, hammer it into the ground. And then tie the cordage to it. And then voila. So with this one, I ended up placing 2 more sticks in the front. Again, attached to the ground with a stick stake. I ended up pulling out the back and pulling it out and tightening and going ahead and stretching it out. I just wanted a little bit more space, and that gave me more space. So let's go out here and let's look at it. And it looks like this one needs to be tight. Oh, there we go. Needs a little bit tighter. There we go. Now this one is quite large. Really too big for one person. But again, it's a large tent, it's a large tarp. And this one doesn't really take a long time to build either once you get used to it. And sometimes you have to play with these. You get a stake in, and once you get a stick up, you may have to adjust here and there, but eventually you'll get a nice little shelter like this. And this one is the one that I use most of the time if I'm going to be out for several days and if I bring a lot of gear. So let's go inside here. Now this is large enough for my cot. Usually when I build one of these, I have a cot, and I lay my cot down, and it's held up by that stick and that stick alone. I can remove this stick and that stick there, and allow it to fold in on itself so that it helps protect me from any rain or weather. But it's really hot out here today, so closing that up, I will tell you this much: closing this one up makes it hotter than all get out in there. And if it's raining and you close that up, it makes it even hotter. So be very, very careful about closing that one up when you're actually doing it, because it will create a sauna in there. Now, another thing that you can do with this one, and I don't know, I might do it, I might not, but I'll tell you how to work it. So take this end and the other end and bring it in, each one of them into the center, and pin them down to the ground, and that will create that sealable tent. But again, if you do this in hot weather, you're creating a sauna, and if you do it when it's hot and it's raining, it'll kill you in there. I'm telling you right now, it'll kill you. But here's the second tent. So thank you for watching Bentley's Backwoods Bushcraft, and enjoy the outdoors, even if it's just your own backyard. And there we go, everything's packed up, and everything is as it was.